Hey guys, and welcome to What's in the Box Wednesday Things and Stuff edition. Because I couldn't come up with any other title. Oh my gosh. Whoo! Man, we got a big weekend coming up here in Vivi. It is the community-wide yard sales, which is always fun. I know it's supposed to be a little drizzly, but I've heard people saying that, you know, they're gonna kind of wing it and maybe set it up like they could do part of it in their garage or on their front porch. So I think there's still going to be a fair amount of them around town. And then Sunday, the shop will be open and I'll be at Tri-State Antique Market. Woo woo. So that's exciting too. Like it's a busy, crazy day. I have to tell you, I put on makeup today. I had a couple of interesting comments over the last few weeks, but I did put on makeup. I am feeling a little better. I'm seeing a physical therapist that's helping, so that is exciting. And then I have the spine doctor tomorrow to see about the next steps on that. But enough of that. I've got things and stuff to show you. Let's just read. So how about this vintage handbag? I love the shape. Red, you know, we've got this big to-do. Hey, is it too soon to start decorating for that big to-do? Oh my gosh, it goes with my outfit. Uh-oh. No, I don't need to keep another handbag. I think I'm gonna start decorating the storefront and the windows in the next week. Yeah, for the big to-do. I want to have it up long enough to really enjoy it, right? Anyway, check this out. Now, it does have this really cool Bakelite handle on it, and you can see it's dirty. Okay, I just grabbed this the other day, and I'm gonna clean it. And if you have old vinyl handbags like this, easy way to start if it feels like tacky or just kind of dirty is to start with a mild dish soap and rub it on and then, you know, rinse it off. Don't submerge it or anything. Just, you know, mix it up in a bowl and a little nice cloth and do that. And if that doesn't work, you can try, after you rinse that, you can try maybe a little like rubbing alcohol or Goo Gone. Now I will tell you, sometimes old plastic starts to do this thing called I think it's called plasticize, where the plastics start to break down and they will give off an odor. Like on old Barbies, they'll start to turn green, like their ears, their face, that rubber, their feet, or they'll get like sticky tacky. So anyway, I have this. I'm going to clean it up and see how fabulous she looks after a little bath, right? Everybody feels better after a bath. Okay, these aren't old. These are modern, but I love these, and when I can get them, I get them. These are in a pretty, like, blue. How fancy. How fancy. Cheers. Happy 4th of July. Happy 250th. Oh my gosh, we do have like a theme going on. Oh, look at that. So anyway, these are in, these usually sell pretty quick. I only have 2 of these, but when I'm able to get them, I get them because I love them. And other people love them. Hi, extreme close up. Whoa. That's like a Wayne's World quote. Okay, so some people are like, never paint things. Other people are like, if it works for you, paint it. I'm kind of like, it's yours. You know, if it's not like some fabulous, rare, one-of-a-kind antique or, you know, I paint things with paint that can be removed. So anyway, I got these 2 little statues and they were dirty. And when I started to clean them, because old things usually have like an accumulation of nicotine and just environment, like maybe old cleaners, things like that built up, and that traps more stuff. So I started to clean them, and then the coating started to come off of them, and I was like, So what I did is I painted them. So, and I don't know if you can see how I was able, so those surface chips and cracks, those are where the finish was starting to fail when I cleaned it. So I just painted them kind of black. And I think I'm going to display like some bracelets on this one. But they're kind of cool, right? And up close, you can kind of see the look, the vibe that's happening. Hello, another. Hello, I'm just hanging out in the corner. Woo! Oh, I do have all of these books I'm going to work on today. I want to get that stack gone. That's on my list. But we know how lists go for me. Oh, there's that sound again. So remember the stack of boxes? I don't know if you remember, but I had all the stacks of boxes here. So I've been just finding things and going through things, and I'm like, oh my God, I forgot about that, or oh, when did I get that? So I put a set of glasses out a while ago that I'd never seen before, and it made me think of this other set of glasses. And I was like, did I sell those? I haven't found them. I must have sold them. But guess what? I didn't sell them, and I found them, and I'm really excited to show you. Now, we're going to have another little lesson here. So these are, let's see, freedom, brotherhood, and obviously peace. But I don't know, can you see that whiteness on there? Can you see that? How like they don't have that sheen? You know what causes that? Dishwashing. Do not put these in the dishwasher. Vintage ink cannot stand up to a dishwasher. It's usually unable to be repaired, but I'm going to try, because how awesome are these? They're amazing. And I'm so excited I found them, and just in time to like really do the over-the-top decorating and that, right? I know. What else do we have? Let's be surprised together. All right. Oh, okay. So, remember I showed you all the aquarium pagodas and that for down in the aquariums the other day, like the yeah, for the fish tanks. Yeah, those things. Why is my brain just like, it just went, I'm gonna stop working. So this, let me see if I can, I don't want to like drop it and break it. This is a fish tank cat. So it's a little black cat that you hang on the edge of your fish bowl or fish tank, and it's peeking in. It's not designed for the glass, so I'm trying to be very careful. But how cute is that, right? Like peeking at your little fishies in there. How about the fishies on the inside of the bowl swimming around, and all of a sudden there's like this cat looking at them. Like, oh my God, they probably don't sleep anymore. Do fishes sleep? Yes, they do. I remember that question from a long time ago. It was in a book. Anyway, squirrel. I got no idea what I'm pulling at. Let's just have fun together, right? Life's too short not to have fun. You know, I ran into somebody yesterday and we were talking, and you know, he was like, I don't make a ton of money at my shop, you know, I'm kind of retired, but you know, it keeps me busy. And I said, do you love what you do? Are you enjoying it? Are you having fun? And he said, oh yeah. Yeah. And I said, well, that's what it's about. If you're having, life's too short not to have fun, man. Oh, this looks like a little aquarium thing, I think. I don't know. I don't know what that is. It sticks in that base. And I know it's a mermaid and a turtle and a fish, but I don't know what it's for. Huh. Huh. I don't know. Sometimes I don't know what I have. Oh, maybe it's some mermaid stuff, because this looks like an old mermaid nightlight cover. She's kind of cool. She's just like, hey, girlfriend, hey. And she is. Okay, so we have that. All right. What else do we have in here? I don't know what this is. So it's like a weird rubber, almost like eraser, but it's stuck inside this clamshell. And I don't know if it's supposed to be in that. I don't know. You think I'll break it? Think if I pop it apart that it'll break? Like, what would that be used for? Whew, I'm gonna have to really do some sleuthing. So much for getting that stack of books done today. All right, one more and then I'll wrap her up. Oh my gosh, no way. Hi. Hey, hang on just a second. It is a mermaid, vintage mermaid squirt gun. These things are super collectible. Oh my gosh. I am really excited to have that in there. Oh, okay. Lots of fun for me, and it's time to wrap this up. We will be here today through Sunday. Remember, we do after hours and special days by appointment. Just call or text. Yard sale weekend is happening, and we will be set up at Tri-State Antique Market. And if I start decorating red, white, and blue now, don't give me any shit about it, because I want to enjoy my decorations because they're cool, because I said so. Anyway, you guys have a great day. Enjoy the sunshine, enjoy the rain, just enjoy the day. All right, I'll see you. Bye.